So I was 6 months old, right, when my mother decided to move her 4 boys to Florida. And I think part of it was, things were rough in Puerto Rico economically, and she wanted a fresh start for her boys and a fresh start for her, really. And so we moved to Central Florida, and we settled in the Orlando area. And my mother was immediately looking for work, right? 2 of my brothers dropped out of school, right? They went right to work, but the work thing wasn't really going well for them. And so I lost a brother to drugs, right? I lost a brother to crime, The brother that was next to me in age, thankfully, was able to graduate, right? And kind of go into the workforce. But it was hard for him to figure out who he was, right, as an individual and what his path was going to be. I mean, we started out in public housing. We started out really dependent on public services, including, government food and food stamps and those kind of things. And my mother at some point found a really good job for her, right? And it was working for Disney as a housekeeper at one of the hotels. I walked into a classroom in middle school and I saw this chart, on the chalkboard, and it was average earnings by education level, right? And I knew how much money my mother made, and so I looked at that chart and I found where she was, right? And I said, yeah, that's about right, And then I said, well, I want to go farther. I want to improve my life.
Braulio's passion for education really comes through in his own story. It motivates his work. You see it in everything that he does. The challenges that he had growing up, and so a lot of those still exist for the students and the families that we serve today. And so what he's able to do and mobilize through his own work, his passion just exudes through that, ensuring opportunities are available and barriers are removed for all students. No question, Braulio is a champion for learning. The way that he just goes out of his way. And so with Helios and with the Florida College Access Foundation, the leadership that Braulio has brought has changed undoubtedly thousands of lives across our state.
For kids in this country born with very little or zero, education really is the gateway to them being able to access what the American dream is all about, right? And so when you're born with nothing, education is the bridge